Hey friends, here's your daily direction from Disha. This is April 21st, the Asking It Is Giving calendar. Here we go. The law of attraction always yields to you the essence of the balance of your thoughts. No exceptions. You get what you think about, whether you want it or not. And in time and with practice, you will come to remember that the law of attraction is always consistent. It never tricks you. It never deceives you. It never confuses you. For the law of attraction responds precisely to the vibration that you are offering. So I can think of a positive and a negative example. So I can think of a patient that I once had who came to me for palpitations, and she was very, very anxious, and she kept repeating how everybody in her families had cancer, and she was always worried about getting cancer, always. And she was thinking about it day and night. And we actually discussed the fact that, thoughts can become things, and we really want to focus what she does want rather than focusing on what she doesn't want, but she was just fixated on it. So fast forward 2.5 years, 2 or 3 years, and I was called to the intensive care unit to do a consult on a patient who had metastatic cancer and was literally on her deathbed with very low blood pressures. And so I was consulting on her, and I didn't even initially recognize her. And as I was going through her chart, I found the note that I had written for her several years before about how this is exactly what she was worried about. And it broke my heart. It broke my heart to see that. Now, on the other hand, I have had patients who have been very motivated to change their lifestyle and who were focused and determined to have health. And we talked about different strategies, and that's what their focus was they just wanted to be healthy. They focused on their exercise, they focused on eating well, and it's amazing what they were able to achieve after some time. And so I'm not saying, and nor is the law of attraction saying that, we are to blame for our negative outcomes in our lives. However, what it is trying to bring to the forefront is that we have more power in what happens in our lives than we think. Those things that we say are coincidences are not so. I actually don't believe in any coincidences. There are synchronicities that can happen. And so if we really want to have our life by design, it's so important that as soon as we have this awareness that thoughts become things and that our vibration that we put out there comes back to us, it's law, we can start really changing our lives. And personally for myself as well, when I look back on my life about I wanted to become a doctor for so long, and there were people in my life when I was younger who would say maybe I wouldn't make it, or maybe I wasn't cut out for it. But I, like a focused, like a spear, I was like, I know that this is what I have to do, because I know that's how I can really help people. I just have to get there. And I focused, and it was not easy. It was not easy at all. But I made it. And so thoughts become things. Now, I can also give you the example. Somebody might say, well, you lost your daughter. I did. I lost my first daughter. And when I think back on that pregnancy, I think about how towards the end it was really scary, and there was a lot of fear involved and a lot of anxiety involved. And it was hard. it was hard, and I didn't know about all this stuff, and my vibration was not of love, joy, passion, enthusiasm at all. But at the same time, I also think there's more that comes into the effect of why things happen. But this is just one part of how we have a little bit more control than we think we do if we're willing to start taking personal responsibility for our energy and our thoughts and our feelings. So, hope that serves.